This is for the Carter family tune with a circle Be Unbroken. This is out of the key of C, so it uses 3 chords, C, F, and G. So we're mainly going to use a chop for this tune as we play it. And the chop is going to happen on the end of the beats. So, for example, 1 and 2, 2, 3, 4. So it has a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and feel. The mandolin is emphasizing that upbeat. So if I play through the verse and the chorus, I'll just play through the first verse and the chorus, outlining those chords slowly. So then notice that the chord that I'm using for the C chord is 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the G string, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. And when I play, I'm doing a down strum, and I'm squeezing and releasing with my left hand to make that chord deaden, dampen, so it doesn't ring, which creates the chop. That's what would happen if I kept my fingers down. It would ring. But I'm just letting it have that little pop. To practice doing that, I mean, you can actually really not even form the tone of the chord, but then you'll get more of this where you're not hearing that quick ring of the C chord. That's why it's best to play, squeeze, and release. And then for the F chord, just to change, you can leave that 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the G string, and form your F chord like you normally do. Now the A string, yeah, it might ring. Now to prevent that ringing, you can take that 2nd finger and just angle it a little bit so it does touch the A string, so it prevents the A string from ringing when you play the F chord. Like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You probably heard it ring the first time. Watch, if I don't have my finger slanted, if it's on the tip, it's going to cause the A to ring. Hear that? And it rings out. But if I slant my finger just a little bit, and now I play, it's preventing the ringing of that A string. So you have to kind of play around with the position of your hand. And then the G, now if you're not going to play a 4-note G chord, and you're going to do, 4-finger G chord, I should say, and you're going to do the chord with just the 2 fingers, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and your 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the E string, and then you might be using your 3rd and your 4th finger to create the dampened sound. Like that. It gets a lot more ringy sound. I use what's called the chop chord, where I have a finger on every single string. And to do that, it is a bit of a stretch. My 4th finger is on the 7th fret of the G string. My 3rd finger is on the 5th fret of the D string. My 1st finger is on the 2nd fret of the A string, and my 2nd finger is on the 3rd fret of the E string. So I'm playing a 4-fingered G chord. And with that, I can control the chop by that same squeeze and release that I was doing on the other chords. But you can still get the chop. with just the 2 fingers. You just have to experiment more with the fingers dampening the strings rather than relying on the squeeze and release. Okay, so we're playing on the upbeat, so the feel is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's just go through the chords slowly in the verse and chorus. I'm going to start on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better Lord waiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So it has that feel. Now the song is much faster than this. You want to get you will get used to the feel. Practice it slowly, the feel of the chop, how it feels in your hands, how it feels in your right hand or your left hand. And then just, you don't have to play hard. But it's always stressing that upbeat 1 and 2